Hello and welcome to day 5 of the daily vlogs. I'm your host, Taylor Ann Wright. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first video you're seeing, I am an indie author. These are my books, Venture Below and Venture Beyond, as part of a YA fantasy series. I am working on the second edition of the first book I ever published, Venture Below. We are in the midst of editing and revising. We have a lot that we need to do today. As you can tell, we are not at work in the office. We are in my house, which is really nice. The vibes are cozy. They're warm. I got my candle going. I got a nice hot cup of coffee. It is gloomy and the leaves are falling. It was raining like all night. I mean, it's just peak writing environment, honestly. Some things on the agenda for today. I would love to play Minecraft. I also want to go to the thrift store where the books are 10 cents. I'm going to take you guys along with us and we can kind of scour the shelves together. I'm hoping that they put new books up on the shelf. I'm not sure how much or how often they restock, but fingers crossed that they've got some new stuff. And then of course I want to write. I also want to read. I have to talk about this. In terms of writing, is it ambitious of me to say I would like to do 4, 5, 6, and 7 today? Absolutely it is. I was thinking about what is wrong with my chapter 1. I think I know what it is. I'm not sure if I put enough of an interaction between Adelaide and Taryn. Adelaide is my main character and Taryn is like her best friend, like her closest companion, and I don't think I built their relationship at all in the beginning, honestly, because there's not enough time. Like, so much happens in the beginning of that book before a certain catalyst. So I think that's what's missing. Is I don't think Taryn even really talks except for like 2 lines, and that's not what I wanted it to be. So I think I need to find a place for them to have an interaction. I think the reader needs to be way more invested in Taryn and her relationship and friendship before the catalyst, and so I think that's my problem. I think I'm just gonna have that in the back of my head and try to think as I'm working on chapter 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 on like how I can strengthen their relationship and how I can make the reader really invested in that. I'm optimistic. I did not, in fact, finish chapter 4 last night. I literally have 4 paragraphs left, and they're short little ones because they're like bits of dialogue, and I didn't finish it, so it's eating away at the back of my head. I do want to finish that up probably after breakfast, like immediately after it, before I like unwind and play Minecraft and stuff. Before I do that though, I think it'll be like a reward for me finishing chapter 4. Literally got through like 95% of that chapter last night, and I'm really happy with the direction that it took, but it's not complete, so I need to do that. This book that I'm reading, The Lonesome Gods, hello? Who is gonna tell me that these are really good? I see them everywhere. I mean, we've been all across the country. We've been full-time in this RV for like 4 years now. I think we're going on 5? I don't know anymore. I've seen him everywhere, and I've never even thought to pick it up because I just assumed Westerns like just weren't my thing. I just read on the spine, it says historical novel. So I don't know if this is considered a Western or not, if it's just a historical novel so far, and I am 96 pages in. I read so much of this last night. I have to say, this is as if you took East of Eden and The Count of Monte Cristo and morphed it into one book. And if you know anything about me, those are 2 of my favorite books of all time. I'm not saying that's like the entire rest of the plot, but that is the setup right now, and I am foaming at the mouth. I am having such a great time with this book. A big concern I had was how Westerns portray Native American culture and Native American people. That's kind of why I stay away from certain books or genres like that, and the respect poured into that, I'm gobsmacked. Like, did he do everything right? I don't know, but from what I have read, I am really enjoying the way that he is speaking about these people and about their culture and the respect and the honor that he is giving them. And it's really, really well written as well. I don't think this is probably for everybody, but for me personally, I love like a 3-word sentence, a 3-word sentence, a 3-word sentence, like just boom, boom, boom. Like oh my God, it's so good. And it's brutal. Like the scene I just read, I would have cried if the author took more emotional time with it, but he took kind of a distant approach with this trauma that just happened to this poor main character. Yeah, I'm really shocked at how much I'm liking this, and it is making me really interested to pick up more of his books, and I got this at the thrift store where the books were 10 cents. So that's why I'm excited for today, because I think I'm going to try to pick up a few more of his books. Hopefully they're still there. I think that was enough of a morning introduction. I think I'm going to have a bowl of cereal. I'm going to finish chapter 4, and then I'm going to play Minecraft. If you're wondering where Trevor is, he went fishing, so he'll be gone for at least another 2 hours. I finished chapter 4. I don't love it. I think I need to return to it. I'm still torn on an aspect of it, but I like the ending. So I'm gonna call it good because it's already pretty long. I think I'll have to reread it and just tighten things up. Chapter 5, how much needs to be changed? Oh my god, damn near everything. I'm gonna play Minecraft. We'll say a half hour to an hour. Honestly, probably until Trevor comes back, and then we'll go to the store. When we return, I will write. I actually don't know if you can see me. I'm just gonna believe that you can, and if my head is cut off, it's fine. Are you joking, brother? Haul time! I got, as you saw me panic, John Paul Sater. I'm not saying that correctly. I apologize. But hello, No Exit, and 3 other plays. Which, if you know anything about me, I have been wanting to read more plays. I have really been loving them. I have Romeo and Juliet beside me over here. I read Macbeth not that long ago. I don't know if I just missed this when I was looking over, like, the bookshelves in the past or what, but I'm stoked about this. I've heard really great things about this author. We grabbed this book by Larry McCurdy, Anything for Billy. This is about Billy the Kid. I actually read the first chapter on the drive back. It was like 2 pages long, but he is the same author that wrote Lonesome Dove, which is heralded as like the best Western and one of the best books ever written. So I figured we might as well give this a go. And yeah, I already am very interested in this story, but I am going to be completing The Lonesome Gods before I move on to another Western. That's our little haul. Nothing too crazy. Natalie and Cody are writing and they're beckoning me to come join them. And I don't know if I have it in me right now. I did play Minecraft for a little bit and that was fun. I honestly want to get back to it. And I don't know. I'm torn. We'll just have to see what I get up to. I'm tired. LOL. And a bunny. It is almost 5 o'clock and I'm here with a writing update. I did not vlog very much of the actual writing happening because I was using my phone to FaceTime Cody and Natalie for a lot of the yapping we did. If not for them and my friends showing up, forcing me to write, I would not have written today. I did not want to. I'm just so lucky to have people that passionately encourage me. I needed to write. I wanted to write, but it's just that initial starting. And even Cody was kind of talking about that at the beginning of our FaceTime call and like saying, you know, I want to write. It's there. Like I have the desire, but just getting started is so difficult. And I was like, all we have to do is actually start, like do a short sprint. And then before you know it, you're going to get sucked into it. That's exactly what happened. So we did almost 2 hours of writing, I want to say. I ended up adding another 300 words to the end of chapter 4, did all of chapter 5, and I started chapter 6, and it was a lot of work, like a lot of work, but I was so locked in and inspired. But I mentioned like I'm starting to forget what chapters I've done and what I haven't done because I have been like kind of hopping around and stuff. So Cody was like, oh my gosh, should we make trackers? And Natalie had to hop off the call. And then by the time we were done writing, it was also time for Cody to hop off. So we didn't get a chance to actually make our trackers. I am going to make mine. I have my sketchbook. I was trying to decide what I wanted to do for my tracker. And I think I'm just gonna do like squares, like different types of squares, because I have to make 39 of them. So I think fitting a bunch of different squares on this and then having it be, I can just fill it in when I'm done revising that chapter, will be super fun and satisfying over the next 30 days, wouldn't you say? So that's what we're gonna do right now. And then I'm thinking afterwards, I might either play some more Minecraft or read some more of Lonesome Gods. I don't know yet. I was scrolling for a hot minute and now I'm like completely over the internet. So let's make my tracker. Yes, I do still need to take down my Halloween decor. Oh my gosh. Maybe tomorrow we'll decorate for Christmas. I know some people are like, oh, it's way too early, blah, 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 blah. I love Christmas more than anything. It's just so whimsical and it reminds me of my childhood, and it's my favorite season. You know, the nostalgia is just peak during that time of year, and it gives winter purpose, honestly, in my opinion. So the longer I can have my Christmas decor up, the better. Let's begin making our little squares. I think I'm just gonna use a black pen as like the outline. Maybe I'll do different shapes. Like I'll do like square, triangle, circle, rectangle, other shapes and things. I don't want to overthink it. I just need something to know what I have done and what I haven't done in this editing. So let's get to it. Well, that didn't take very long. There's my shapes. I think I want to have a little bonus bar right here or something, because it's just so empty in this one circle space. So I think I might put one long rectangle here. It was just killing me. Yes, I know it's messed up, but don't look at it. Okay, and then I had a little bit of room down here, so I put date completed, so then we can see and write down when we actually completed it. I do think I have crayons, and I think that's what I'm going to use to fill it in instead of my markers, because I don't want it to like bleed on the numbers and ruin everything. I think we're going to fill in what we have done. I also have one for the epilogue and the prologue, so we'll fill out prologue 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was thinking that I could like mix and match and like put different numbers in different places and stuff, but I think it'll be satisfying that over the course of the month we can see the gradient kind of form. Yes! Okay, the question is what color? I think it has to be blue. Blue is such a pivotal color in my book series, so let's see what type of color. Ooh, that's a good blue. I think we'll go with this one for now. Okay. What do we think? I kind of like those colors together. Okay, so I'll alternate. Good decisions made here today. And then a purple. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so fun over the course of time to see it change, and oh my gosh. Woo! Wow. There's our tracker as it stands. Now, if I break this down, we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's perfect. Oh my gosh, we're exactly where we need to be. I'm supposed to be doing 1.5 or like 2 a day, and this is the 5th day. We have done 10 chapters. Technically, we're ahead. It's a win in my book. I'm gonna be keeping these crayons in the pencil holder that I always use. That was so much fun. I can't wait to do that every single day. Now that that is done, I think I'm gonna play a little bit of Minecraft. It's just so relaxing and a good way to decompress. Right now in my forever world, I am adventuring with 2 of my wolves. And maybe I'll keep this open so I don't have to go do it every day. We're like so far away from base. And I'm in the middle of like a swamp, so I want to get home, I think. Not that anybody cares about my Minecraft world, but in case you're wondering what I'm up to when I'm in there. Super fun. Let's play some Minecraft. hey guys, it's me, and I may or may not have adopted 3 more wolves. They look so pretty though, and I haven't seen them before. So I have 3 new wolves. Nobody judged me, but yeah, the other dogs did great on our adventure, and as you can see by my position, we've gotten pretty far, and we're pretty close to home. Not really, because we have to make that 3,000 a 200. So I'm gonna just save my game now. Trevor and I are gonna go to the grocery store to get some mozzarella sticks because we've been frying them in our fryer that we bought, and oh my god, they taste so good. Like, mozzarella sticks, honestly some of my favorite food ever to exist. What do you have?
Mozzarella sticks.
Of course it's this episode.
It's kind of blurry. What kind of bear is best? It's a ridiculous question. False. Black bear. What is going on? What are you doing? Last week, I was in a drugstore and I saw these guys. You know what? Imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, so I thank you. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year. Michael! And in that way, save face. Chicken pot pie.
Where are you from? Ohio? That's nice. So what do you want? He's upset about the waterfront. Okay, great.